Okay, we are live. Welcome in, everyone, to another episode of Nationals Franchise. As usual, if you are not watching this live, I will put a timestamp down in the description of when the actual gameplay starts. But in the meantime, give me another 30 seconds or so to finish setting up my stream. Okay, we are good to go. So, in the last stream, who did we play in the last stream? It was a 3-game set against the Chicago White Sox where we took games 1 and 2 before losing game 3. We currently sit at 83 and 54. In the last stream, I believe we overtook first place from the Atlanta Braves, but as you can see, we've fallen back behind 3.5 games out of the division lead. But we are still having a very good season. We have a winning percentage up over 600. And how do we rank? The Braves are obviously ahead of us. We're the second best team statistically, at least by win percentage in the National League. Let's see, the Rangers are in front of us, the Astros are in front of us, the Twins are in front of us. Okay, so we are currently, by win percentage, the 5th best team in Major League Baseball. Not bad. We've definitely been a very good team. Best team in baseball is probably a stretch. But anyways, in the previous handful of streams, I've been doing one side of the ball or the other and simulating entire series, or not simulating entire series. I've either been doing all offense and quick managing the pitching, or vice versa, doing all the pitching and quick managing the offense, alternating between. That way you guys can see me play actual series of games instead of just, one game at a time. This time I'm going to do the pitching. Last stream I did all the hitting, and I'll quick manage the hitting this time. Well, let's take a look at our team real quick. See what's changed. CJ Abrams, still having kind of a disappointing season. 227, 269 on base, 630 OPS. I don't really think I have an alternative. I actually got to change something while I'm here. Hunter Renfroe got banged up. He didn't go on the IL or anything, but he was on the bench, and the computer automatically put him in left field and in my number 2 spot, which I do not want. So there we go. Robert Hassel III, he's been hot lately. He's still having a good rookie season. The numbers aren't eye-popping. He is leading our team, I believe, with 16 stolen bases. Does have a 2.5 WAR, so, not bad for a rookie. Vladdy, he's having another MVP season. 43 homers with about a month left to go in the season. Already over 100 RBIs with 101. 304 average, 395 on base, a 1015 OPS. Another MVP caliber season. Nolan Gorman has 40 home runs. I guess I didn't know that. He hit 33 and 30 in the last 2 years, but man, the move to full-time DH has helped him big time. 40 homers, 112 runs batted in, 298, 381, a 975 OPS. He's having an MVP caliber season. Let's see what his WAR is. His WAR is 5.5. That's insane. And he's done nothing but DH. I don't think he's played a single inning in the field this year. Hunter Renfroe having a fine year. 15 homers, 52 RBIs, 251, 344, 761 OPS. Not a bad season. James Wood, he did get hot at one point and he's cooled back down, but a 20-homer season is very much on the table for him. He's hit 17 so far this year, one short of his career high of 18 back in 2025. The slash line isn't all that impressive, however. He's got a WAR of 2, so he's been solid in the field. Ryan McMahon, of course, he was our deadline acquisition. 19 homers on the year. I think he had 14 when we ended up acquiring him. So he's hit 5 with us. Slash line isn't all that impressive, but I do love his glove over at third base. He's got a WAR above 3, so not bad. Keeper Ruiz, our all-star catcher, 16 homers, career high for him. 52 RBIs is also a career high. 282, 363 on base, and 825 OPS. He has a WAR approaching 4. And lastly, Philip Kuhn, who I've said it every stream. His numbers aren't impressive, but given how bad he was doing at one point, numbers are a lot better. 250, 314 on base, OPS just below 700. He's got a WAR just below 2. So he's been, good enough to be a starter. In all likelihood, he'll have a WAR above 2 at the end of the season. And of course, I love his glove over at second base. As far as our bench goes, Elijah Green having a pretty good season off the bench. Again, not eye-popping numbers, but 13 steals is nice. A lot of versatility in the outfield. And even he's almost got a WAR of 2. Rafael Antigua, I don't expect his WAR to be very high. He's on the team for his versatility. And he's got 0.5 WAR. Colton Wong, he's only played 30 games for us. Still an insane slash line, albeit in a small sample size. He has a WAR above 1. I wonder if Willie Guzman has a negative WAR. No, 0.7. But, he's our backup catcher, so offense overall has been killing it. As for our pitching rotation, Logan Webb, 28 starts, 163 innings. He holds a 9-8 record. Not that I put a lot of stock on win-loss record. So he's probably going to make 4 or 5 more starts. I don't think he's going to eclipse the 200 inning threshold. He'll come close, but I don't know if he'll get there. 2.97 ERA, 1.14 WHIP. He's got a WAR of 2.6. Max Fried's been excellent. 174 innings. He's 13-5 on the year. 2.01 ERA, 1.06 WHIP. He has a WAR of above 4. Brian Bayo got off to a really sluggish start, but he's come on lately. 6-9 record, 134 innings, 4.30 ERA, 1.42 WHIP's a little high. He's got WAR of 1.1. Jordan Montgomery, he's actually been getting dinged around a lot recently. 4.91 ERA, 1.57 WHIP. Yeah, he hasn't been good lately. Josiah Gray, 10-5 record, 4.13 ERA. Only guy in our pitching rotation to have more than a strikeout inning. 169 strikeouts in 143 innings. He's got a WAR of 2.5. Cade Cavalli is our long reliever, 39 games, 86 punch-outs to just 23 walks, 3.66 ERA, 1.14 WHIP. Eli Morgan, 76 games, 2.99 ERA, 1.14 WHIP, 68 punch-outs to just 20 walks. Excellent season for him. Chris Flexen, 76 games, 53 strikeouts to just 18 walks, 2.56 ERA, 1.02 WHIP. Again, another excellent season from one of our relievers. Flexen, of course, was a free agent. Eli Morgan's been around for a few years now. Tanner Scott, probably our biggest disappointment in the bullpen as far as free agent signings go. He's kind of been a little all over the place, missing a lot of bats, but also missing the strike zone quite a bit. 39 walks in just 49 innings. Does have 67 strikeouts in that same sample. ERA is kind of high for a reliever at 3.83 and a WHIP of over 1.5. AJ Puck, this guy's been nothing short of excellent. 58 games, a 1.51 ERA, 52 strikeouts to just 9 walks to go with a sub-1 WHIP. Jordan Hicks, of course, our former closer, who ended up losing the closing job due to blowing 8 saves when he had blown 6 the entirety of the 2026 season and 4 the year before that when he was with the Cardinals. 4.58 ERA, again, a WHIP of over 1.5. Same thing as Tanner Scott. He's missing a lot of bats, 74 strikeouts in just 55 innings, but he's also missing the strike zone quite a bit with 35 walks in that same sample. Brooks Raley, 51 games for him, 47 punch-outs to just 10 walks, 3.45 ERAs, a tad high for a reliever, but he does have a very low WHIP of 1.11. Not bad for the 38-year-old. And Dylan Coleman, back into our closing role, 11 for 14 in save opportunities. I don't know how many of those blown saves came as a setup man, because of course if you come into a game as a reliever, even if it's not a quote-unquote save situation, if you give up the lead, then it's counted as a blown save. But he's got 11 saves on the year, 2.42 ERA, 66 punch-outs to just 20 walks. He has been excellent. So, I think, are ready to jump into this 3-game set. So, it is August 30th on the calendar. There's less than a month left of games. Now, September call-ups are a thing. So, we are going to get 2 new members of the team for the 3rd game of the series. I'm not sure who they'll be. I'm thinking it might be Diego Ortiz and Freddie Sanchez, our best minor league pitcher. Of course, Freddie Sanchez is a top prospect. Diego Ortiz is someone we traded for last offseason. He was on the opening day roster, but he struggled so badly that we decided to send him down. But anyways, that's enough yapping. Let's go ahead and jump into this 3-game series against the San Francisco Giants at Oracle Park. I wish it was still called AT&T Stadium. Brian Bayo on the mound. I don't think anyone needs a day off. Yep, we're going to roll forward with that lineup. And I'm going to be doing all the pitching in today's stream. And we're going to be facing a couple old friends, Jeter Downs and Joey Meneses, on the Giants. I think I streamed a series against the Giants earlier this year.
California.
That wasn't planned.
Live at Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you.
Okay, so we're going to quick manage the hitting. C.J. Abrams grounds out. Robert Hassel at third, 1-out single. Vladdy walks. Nolan Gorman strikes out. Hunter Renfroe also strikes out, so
welcome back.
We don't get anything in the top of the first.
David Fletcher.
And now here comes the Giants offense. David Fletcher to lead things off. Brian Bayo on the mound. 1-1 count. We'll go sinker here. We got that big yellow confidence zone. Love to see that.
He's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour.
And that's shot but foul.
That's foul off to the right side.
Ball boy's not even phased by it. We'll do it again.
Righty to the plate.
And that's a little dribbler. This is going to be a tough play. McMahon fires on to first and gets Fletcher in plenty of time. Made it look easy. And here's old friend Jeter Downs, who we of course traded in the offseason along with Joey Meneses to get Logan Webb. I don't think we'll see Logan Webb pitch in this series. Got 2-1 count. We'll go sinker again.
That's in there. And the count's even at
2-2. We'll go slide piece. And that's a ground ball. McMahon again. 2 for 2 on putouts.
Fires over to first.
And now we got another old friend in Joey Meneses, putting up pretty good numbers, 838 OPS. Go along with 24 homers. He's got 2-1 count as well. Of course, Joey Meneses, not only a World Series champion with us, but, well, I probably should have put that second, but he's also an all-star. He had a 40-homer season with us. I want to say it was 2024.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a
3-2.
Just didn't locate it very well.
And that slider missed by a lot more than I thought it would. So Joey Meneses draws a 2-out walk against his former team. Now here's Steve Castilla. He lost the confidence meter and threw a sinker right down Broadway, but hacked and missed. 2-2. Go change up.
2-2 now. Now one missed.
Challenge him high and tight with the four seam.
So now
and that's ball 4. So back-to-back walks given up by Brian Bayo, and we got 3-1 count.
Yes, he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Digging in, Luis Toribio pitches in there, and the count's full.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the
That's a high fly ball into center field, but should be playable for James Wood, shy of the warning track. And that'll do it for the first. Bayo runs into some trouble, but gets out of it, scoreless after 1. Go ahead and quick manage the hitting here. James Wood walks. Ryan McMahon strikes out. Keibert Ruiz flies out. Philip Kuhn grounds out. So we are still scoreless here. Elliot Ramos. And that's going to be rolled over. Abrams at short.
Throws across the diamond and quickly one away in the second. Now at the plate, Blake Sable.
Blake Sable at the plate now.
One down, base is empty. That's in there.
And that clips the corner. To the 2027 All-Star. 1-2 now. And that's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Abrams. It's going to be a tough play to throw on to first, and we can't get him. An infield hit. But wait a minute. We're going to challenge this.
Considering challenging the safe call. Really? Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
And let's take a look at this play here. That's Angel Hernandez over at first base.
They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
He looks safe.
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't
At the same time, you don't get a lot of opportunities to challenge things in this game.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed.
Okay. So we allow a leadoff single. And now here's Julio Pablo Martinez. He's so good, he has 3 different names.
Now here is Julio Pablo Martinez.
But he's so good, he's going to make 2 outs.
Over to first.
-1.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the
Fielder's choice there.
The way it comes out of his hand.
1 man on, 2 men out for Nick Solak.
And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. The 1-2, runner on the go. Pitch outside.
Runners off on the pitch, the throw down by Ruiz, and we nail him. And that's how the inning will come to an end. Perfect throw there by Keibert Ruiz. We are scoreless after 2. Go ahead and quick manage the hitting. C.J. Abrams grounds out. Robert Hassel, it's a triple. Vladdy strikes out. Nolan Gorman grounds out. So we can't do anything with that 1-out triple by Robert Hassel III. And Nick Solak back at the plate after the caught stealing. And that's a little pop-up, shallow right. Hunter Renfroe comes in and puts it away for out number 1. And back to the top of the Giants order with David Fletcher.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Front of the 99-mile-an-hour heater.
That's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
And that is a ground ball through the hole into center field for a base hit. So David Fletcher aboard with a 1-out single. And now here's Jeter Downs. Grounded out to third, his first time up.
Next one misses, 3-1.
That's on the inside corner. Full count now. And a swing and a miss at the slider, 2 away.
Now Joey Meneses.
There's Joey Meneses. 2 out, man on first.
Here's a 1-1.
That sinker's in the dirt, blocked by Ruiz. Fletcher's going to try to head to second, and he's in there safely.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
And that's hit hard, but caught by Vladdy at first. That was a rocket. Vladdy plucks it out of the air, and we avoid any real damage. In the third, still scoreless after 3. So we go ahead and quick manage the 4th. Hunter Renfroe flies out. James Wood grounds out. Ryan McMahon singles. Keibert Ruiz hits a 2-run homer, and we're up 2-0. And Philip Kuhn grounds out to end the inning.
Steve Castilla getting ready to hit. He reached on a walk his first time.
Well, after putting up a nice inning
got the 4, 5, 6 hitters due up here. Steve Castilla. And missed our location badly on that sinker, but doesn't bite us. 1-2.
1-2 now.
And that's hit hard, but caught by Abrams on the edge of the outfield grass. 1 away.
Absolutely crazy. Ball to strike.
2-1.
And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider.
3-2 count now. We're going to go high and tight with the fastball. And a swing and a miss. Can't catch up to the 99-mile-an-hour heater. 2 away. Hello, I joined again. Hey, welcome in, man. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Elliot Ramos at the plate now with a 1-1 count. This is pitch number 80 from Bayo. And that's a ground ball, and that's going to find a hole in the right.
And that keeps the inning going.
So we allow a 2-out single here. Not the most efficient game from Bayo here in the early going.
Put the ball in play and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's going to be...
And that's hit hard but foul.
Ramos, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Let's go high and tight.
Swing
and a swing and a miss. 99 on the heater. And Bayo works around that 2-out single. 2-0 after 4.
All set for the start of the inning.
Go ahead and quick manage the hitting. C.J. Abrams grounds out. Robert Hassel strikes out. Vladdy walks. Nolan Gorman, RBI double. 3-0. Hunter Renfroe singles. Men on the corners, 2 outs. James Wood flies out. So we push one more across. That makes it 3-0. Now here's Julio Pablo Martinez, the guy with 3 names.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Feels like almost every at bat has gone full.
Going high and tight.
Full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. Swings and misses.
Swing and a miss after like a 12th pitch at bat.
Right by him.
1 out.
Stepping in.
There's the number 9 man, Nick Solak.
Flied to right his first time.
And that's shot in the right. That is going to get down into the corner, but it's going to hop over the wall for a ground rule double.
So the batting order turns over.
What's their lineup looking like? It's pretty right-handed heavy. We're going to get some action up in the pen.
David Fletcher, 1 for 2.
Let's get Chris Flexen warmed up.
Really laboring here in the 5th. Next pitch is going to be number 100.
Pitch number 100 misses just outside.
He can get through this thing.
That's a high fly ball, left center. Playable for Robert Hassel.
Puts the squeeze on that one.
For out number 2.
Now the number 2.
Now here's Jeter Downs. 0 for 2.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Gets the outside
backdoor sinker. 1-2.
Outside.
Slider outside. Full count, or 2-2 rather. That's a ground ball, but that is going to be missed by Bayo, scooped by Kuhn, and safe at first is down.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses.
So clutch, you could argue.
Gonna do a mound visit here. This is gonna be Bayo's last batter, regardless of the result. It's against old friend Joey Meneses, the 1-2. And that's gonna be hit hard into right, and it's gonna be down for a hit. Renfroe has to play it on a hop. The Giants are on the board. 3-1. And that's gonna do it for Brian Bayo. Couldn't make it through 5. Only limited them to 1 earned, but he's responsible for the 2 men on base.
So this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be
Chris Flexen into the game.
Get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's filled up. So both runners
are going to be off on the pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up.
But he can't catch up to the fastball, so Flexen able to close out the 5th, but we do allow a run. It's now 3-1. Who they got due up? They got some lefties due up.
Alexander.
And compared to a lot of other relievers,
I think I'm going to get Brooks Raley warmed up. We'll go ahead and quick manage. Top of the 6th, Ryan McMahon strikes out. Keibert Ruiz pops out. Philip Kuhn singles. Abrams grounds out. So nothing doing in the top of the 6th.
Luis Toribio.
We're going to go ahead and put Brooks Raley in for the 6th.
On to pitch now for the Nationals.
38-year-old.
Definitely a guy that
pretty good numbers on the year.
Makes hitters earn their way on base and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
That's going to be a ground ball. Abrams.
Abrams
one out.
The first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do.
Now here's Elliot Ramos.
Hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing
and a swing and a miss at the backdoor cutter, 2 away.
And up next for San Francisco, Blake Sable.
Whoops. Let's see. Yep, bunch of righties due up. Bullpen. I think we're going to get our former closer, Jordan Hicks, warmed up.
The wide to kick the pitch. In there.
Check swing, but it's in there. 1-2. And the front door cutter is hit hard. Right field. Renfroe heading back. Still going and can't get there. It's out towards Triple's alley. And this is going to be an easy 3-bagger for Blake Sable.
He's got himself a triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against.
And here's Julio Pablo Martinez.
Beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and
that's going to be a little dribbler. McMahon
right out of the box.
Fires across to first and is able to get the man with 3 names. And that does it for the sixth. We work around a 2-out triple, still up 3-1. The Giants bring a new pitcher in. We'll go ahead and quick manage. Robert Hassel grounds out. Vladdy walks. Nolan Gorman hits into a double play, so that's that.
Nick Solak.
And Jordan Hicks is going to come into the game.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jordan Hicks.
Try and nail down the 7th.
Best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That hits the dirt. 2-2.
That's a high pop-up in the infield. Abrams
moving under it.
Barely has to move. 1 out.
Back to the leadoff
and back to the top of the order. David Fletcher, 1 for 3.
David Fletcher, 1 for 3. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes
and a swing and a miss at that frisbee slider. 2 away.
Strike 3. So now the DH.
Yeah. Righty and some switch hitters due up. You know what? I'm going to warm up AJ Puck. I mean, he can attack anyone.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss by Jeter Downs, who's 1 for 3. We're going to go high heat here. And he can't catch up to the heater. And it's a 1-2-3-7 for Jordan Hicks. Still 3-1 after 7. So Giants bring in a new pitcher. Hunter Renfroe to lead things off. He flies out. James Wood hits a solo homer. And we're up by a field goal, 4-1. Ryan McMahon grounds out. Keibert Ruiz walks. And Philip Kuhn flies out. But we do push across one more thanks to a James Wood home run. And we're going to play AJ Puck.
Still their only run of the game so far.
AJ Puck.
In for the 8th. Facing Joey Meneses, who's driven in the only Giants run.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a swing and a miss at the slider, 1 away.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Steve Castilla.
And that's smashed into right. Renfroe heading back. Can't get there. It's going to one hop the wall. And that is going to be a 1-out double for Steve Castilla.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was. And
that's going to be a ground ball. Vladdy over at first. We'll step on the bag for out number 2. Castilla heads down to third, 2 away. Now there's Elliot Ramos. We are going to get Tanner Scott and Dylan Coleman both warmed up. Depending on whether or not it's a save situation. Got 1-2 count here. Change up. Go high and tight with the
And he
cheese.
deals.
That's a
High
little
in the
flare
air,
out to right. Renfro.
Makes the grab,
And that'll do it for the 8th. We work around the 1-out double, and it's 4-1 after 8.
New pitcher on here.
Another new
Austin
pitcher for the Giants. So top of our order is up. C.J. Abrams, 0 for 4 on the day. Gets his first hit there, 1 for 5. It's a leadoff single. Robert Hassel, also singles. Vladdy, walks. They're loaded. No one out for Nolan Gorman. Hits into a fielder's choice. Hunter Renfroe also hits into a fielder's choice. James Wood also hits into a fielder's choice. We love fielder's choices here.
Here's the catcher, Blake Sable.
So we do nothing with the bases loaded and no one out.
A new arm
Still a
into the
3-run game,
game,
which means our
righty,
closer is coming in, Dylan Coleman.
We all know about his slider. It's just filthy.
Got 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Blake Sable, he's 2 for 3 on the day.
Very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Let's go front door 2-seam.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
And that is hit a ton. Center field, back goes Wood at the track, at the wall, and it's gone. So the Giants cut into the lead. 4-2. Slider caught too much of the plate. 408 feet, 101 off the bat.
Which is usually bad news, and
But we still got a 2-run lead here.
And now, Julio Pablo Martinez.
And this is going to be a bunt attempt. McMahon
Slings it across.
gets him at first.
Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
That's why we traded
Nick
for him.
Solak, the next Giants.
And now here's Nick Solak. We're going high and tight with the cheese. And that's a high pop-up. Shallow right field. Philip Kuhn out from his second base spot. 2 away.
He's got it.
And the Giants are down to their last out.
Batter will be the shortstop.
Here's David Fletcher.
Next offering is in for
Takes the 99-mile-an-hour heater. 1-2.
In the game these days, you would think that guys.
And a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss,
And we take game 1. 4-2 your final score here.
Start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good
Okay.
feeling.
So James Wood and Keibert Ruiz both went deep.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at
Brian
MLB
Bale
The
couldn't
Show,
make it through
I'm John
5,
Schuck.
so he can't pick up
Thanks
the
for joining
win.
us.
1 earned, 6 hits, 4 punch-outs, 2 walks. Chris Flexen ultimately picks up the win. Bruce to 8-1. Kind of an insane record out of the bullpen. Dylan Coleman picks up his 12th save despite giving up a bomb. And yeah, that's game 1. 2 more to go. Okay, Jordan Montgomery on the bump. Who needs a day off? Hunter Renfroe looks like he needs a day off. Who we got? We got a lefty on the mound. Do I really want to give Renfroe a day off against a lefty? I do think I'm comfortable with giving Keibert Ruiz a day off against lefties. Willie Guzman does hit lefties pretty well. Yeah, we'll put Philip Kuhn in the number 2 spot. Vladdy, Renfroe, Gorman, Renfroe. Oh, McMahon, Guzman, Wood, Elijah Green. Yeah, we'll do that. Don't care, dork.
Ready to go? Up now for...
Okay, go ahead and quick manage the offense. C.J. Abrams grounds out. Philip Kuhn in the number 2 spot also grounds out, as does Vladdy.
Jeter down.
So Jordan Montgomery on the bump against us. He's been struggling lately. Jeter Downs to lead things off.
Kicks and fires.
That's just outside. 2-1.
And that one fouled off.
Go backdoor cutter here.
2-2.
And a check swing, but it looks like he went around. So the pitch was in the dirt. Guzman throws down to first.
One gone, bottom half
Complete the
of
strikeout.
Next to hit,
Now here's Julio Pablo Martinez.
Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
And that's a little dribbler.
There's a
Right
high chopper.
back to Montgomery.
Fires
2
over
quick
to
outs.
Guerrero. 2 away. Here's David Fletcher.
David Fletcher in the number 3 spot today. That's going to be a ground ball. Vladdy.
Guerrero.
And it's a 1-2-3, top of the first, or bottom of the first, I should say, for Jordan Montgomery, scoreless after 1. Go ahead and quick manage the hitting. Nolan Gorman strikes out. Hunter Renfroe grounds out. Ryan McMahon singles. Willie Guzman strikes out. So we can't do anything with the 2-out single. Montgomery back out on the mound with a 1-1 count. And that's going to be a diving catch by Vladdy. You know, for as good as Vladdy has been with his bat, underrated part of his game, at least in this universe, is his defense. He does have a gold glove in real life, but take a look at his defensive metrics.
And up next for the Giants.
Okay, we're just zooming in on Vladdy.
Last night's game, but back in there today.
1-2 count now.
Pitch misses
And that cutter
inside.
just misses. 2-2. Let's go 12-6. And a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the game for Montgomery.
For San Francisco, Donovan Casey.
2 away now. Here for Donovan Casey.
1-1 now. Good eye in that spot. Nothing here in the bottom of the second.
And that is lined into center field for a base hit. The Giants have their first hit of the game. It's a 2-out single by Donovan Casey. Daniel Rivera. Runners off on the pitch. Pitches outside. The throwdown. Not in time. And also, why is Nolan Gorman playing second base? I did not consent to this. I forgot to move Philip Kuhn to second base. But you can't swap the DH, and you can't swap positions with the DH or you forfeit the DH. That's a ground ball, and there we go. There's a play that Philip Kuhn probably would have made that Nolan Gorman does not, and we are down 1-0.
Strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished.
Managerial mistake right there.
RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And now 2-2.
And that's roped into right field. That's going to get down into the corner.
Around second, headed for third. Gorman with a relay throw.
And the runner's going to try to score, and he's out.
And that's the inning.
Thought we had a chance to get him at second, but then the runner started rounding third trying to score. That's how the inning comes to an end.
On to the third.
I'm still mad that I put Nolan Gorman at second. Anyways, we're down 1-0. James Wood flies out. Elijah Green singles. Let's try a hit and run here. All right, Green down to second. Philip Kuhn, RBI double. We have tied the game back up. And Vladdy hits a 2-run homer. I believe that's number 50 for him on the year. And Nolan Gorman strikes out. We're up 3-1. Nick Solak to lead things off for the Giants.
Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a little flare right field. Renfroe on the run. Makes the running catch with a tumble.
Flips over. Jeter Downs.
Back to the top of the order, Jeter Downs.
1-1.
That's hit hard, but right at Ryan McMahon at third base. That's 2 quick outs for Jordan Montgomery.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Julio Pablo Martinez. And the
3-2 count's going to be downstairs. 4-4, 2-out walk.
Off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that.
Here's David Fletcher.
At the plate, David Fletcher. The next pitch misses. 2-1.
Good speed on the base path.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
And that is going to be a fair ball down into the corner with the runner off on the pitch. He's going to try to score all the way from first. The relay to the plate, and he's safe. An RBI double.
And they trail by.
And it's a 1-run game.
Stepping in, Steve Castilla.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That's ball 4. Jordan Montgomery
keeps this inning alive and gets
starting to wear down here in the third.
Number 70, the next Giant to hit.
And that is a titanic shot into right field, and that's way out of here. That's going into McCovey Cove.
This place is absolutely
and it's 5-3.
And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Donovan Casey, the 1-1. And that's outside.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with
another walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over
okay.
aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line.
What's their lineup looking like? A lot of right-handers.
Or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Get Eli Morgan warmed up.
Side of it.
Casey,
Gonna have a mound visit here. More balls than strikes. That's usually not a good sign.
Just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen. This should buy a little more time to get him loose. The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
That's a little flare, right field, Renfroe.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out.
They'll do it for the third, but we allow 4 runs, including a 3-run bomb. And we are down 5-3 after 3. Go ahead and quick manage the hitting here. Hunter Renfroe grounds out. Ryan McMahon strikes out. Willie Guzman also strikes out.
And here's the first baseman, Jacob Gonzalez. Doubled in his first
Gonna keep Jordan Montgomery out there for now.
And here it comes.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats.
That's going to be a ground ball. Abrams on the backhand.
They're not anxious up
1
there.
out.
They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Abrams tosses the first.
Nick Solak at the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swings.
And a swing and a miss. That cutter caught way too much of the plate. But there's 2 out.
Now it's the Giants DH. Jeter Downs.
We're going to have Eli Morgan sit down for the time being. Back to the top of the order with Jeter Downs. And that's a line shot into right center for a base hit.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning
and
alive.
It's a 2-out single for Jeter Downs.
So a man aboard. Julio Pablo Martinez will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
That's going to be a ground ball.
Abrams
can't field it cleanly, and everyone's going to be safe.
And now the shortstop, David Fletcher.
That's been a struggle in the past for Abrams, and it's been a struggle presently. 2 men on, 2 men out. We're going to get Eli Morgan warmed up again.
And 1-2. Downs, the lead runner out at second. Martinez on at first with 2 down.
That's going to be a ground ball. Abrams, chance to redeem himself.
Fires
and he does.
Guerrero, and that is the inning.
Work around any real trouble there, but we're still down 5-3 after 4. So we go ahead and quick manage the top of the 5th. Leadoff single for James Wood. Elijah Green. It's into a fielder's choice. Let's do a hit and run here. It's a ground out, Green down to second. Phillip Kuhn, RBI double. Pretty sure that happened last game too, that same exact sequence. 1-run game, Vladdy, 2-run homer, 6-5. We retake the lead, and Nolan Gorman hits a triple. He doesn't do that very often. Hunter Renfroe walks Ryan McMahon. New pitcher comes in, Jojo Romero, and he strikes out McMahon, but we have retaken the lead. It is 6-5. We're going to keep Eli Morgan ready and waiting. Montgomery runs into any sort of trouble. He's out.
On the ground, right side. And
got 1-2 count now.
Wow, that was close.
That's going to be a ground ball. Nolan Gorman, who I did not want to start at second today, does put him away 4 out, number 1.
And up next for San Francisco, number 70. He's already home.
Brett Wisely. He's the one that hit that Titanic blast, and now he hits another one hard, but right at Ryan McMahon. 4 out, number 2. Here's Donovan Casey. That's going to be a ground ball. Abrams spins, fires. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Montgomery. Overall, a rough outing for him, but got to give him credit for bouncing back. 5-6 after 5. We'll go ahead and quick manage. Willie Guzman pops out. James Wood doubles. Elijah Green strikes out. Abrams grounds out. Still 6-5. Jordan Montgomery's done. Eli Morgan comes in for the 6th. Montgomery is set up for the win right now, despite the rough outing.
Right-handed reliever. Number 49. And it's even up.
Behind the fastball, 2-2.
He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's a high pop-up, shallow left center. Abrams heading out. One away.
Pulls that one down, and there's one down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back.
Jacob Gonzalez.
There's part of him that's saying, "Hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off." But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here comes the pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
It's a strikeout.
2 away.
And up
What do they got?
next for the Giants, Nick Solak.
Got to put AJ Puck in for the 7th. Got 3-1 count to Nick Solak.
2 down, nobody on. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. So tying runs aboard. To the top of the order, Jeter Downs.
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next offering is fouled back.
Gonna play a no doubles defense here.
Not wanting anything over their heads. Gets a piece
And that's
there. We'll
shot, but that's gonna hook foul.
Solak leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
And that's gonna be a line drive, base hit in the right field.
They stop the lead runner.
Everyone moves up 90 feet. And now there's 2 on, 2 outs for Julio Pablo Martinez. We'll have a mound visit here. This is probably Eli Morgan's last hitter.
The 1-1.
And that's a line drive. That's going to be a base hit in the center field. James Wood comes up gunning to the plate, but the throw's late and we are tied up.
And a run comes in to score. So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, David Fletcher, 1 for 3.
We're going to put AJ Puck in. No, wait. Warm up. Put in game.
AJ Puck on the pitch here.
And if you dig into his walk rate,
go ahead runs really at second.
He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
And now the lefty, and it's fouled away. 2 outs.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not.
No, he held up. 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Swing and a miss. But we're tied at 6 after 6.
7th, and here's the DH.
Who do I want to take the 7th? I think I might leave Puck out there for a couple hitters. I get
Philip Kuhn.
Chris Flexen warmed up. Go ahead and quick manage. Philip Kuhn grounds out. Vladdy grounds out. Nolan Gorman singles. And a 2-run homer by Hunter Renfroe. And we retake the lead 8-6. McMahon flies out to end the inning. We'll keep Puck out there for, I think, the first 2 hitters.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Behind on the 98-mile-an-hour heater.
Have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
That's going to be a ground ball. That's a fair ball. And Vladdy steps on the bag for out number 1. Now here's Brett Wisely. Of course, hit that 3-run moonshot against us. earlier in the game.
Line
And now he hits a line drive
That's a base
over
hit.
the
He
glove
puts
of
it in
Nolan
his
Gorman.
pocket, safe at first without a play.
Multi-hit game for him.
That's
now,
another
and
play
with the
that
result
Philip Kuhn probably
he's
makes.
been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling
And
some
Chris
relief.
Flexen
So much of good hitting is
going to come into the game.
defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of
Tying run
swings
at the
are
plate,
really
it's
boost your
Donovan
confidence.
Casey.
Chris Flexen gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers
That caught way
really
too much
make
of the
a
plate,
name
but
for
thankfully
themselves.
that's foul.
Late
1 and 2.
close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's
That's going to be a
reason
ground
that-
ball. A
and a
nice
great
stop by
stop
McMahon.
to first.
We're going to throw across
And
to
they
first,
get the
and we
out.
get the out. The lead runner does go down to second, but what a play by Ryan
Guys have to be
McMahon.
so quick with their first step reactions. Hot
Again, that was
shots
a
like
big
that.
reason
That's
why
what
we
they call it,
acquired
the
him.
hot corner. That's a perfect
Like his
example.
bat, too, but
There's no way
he's
he
got
gloves
platinum
that. If
level
he's not
defense
dialed
over
in,
there.
Anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice
Now
job to
here's
get back
Daniel
up, set
Rivera.
himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
I think I'm going to put Tanner Scott in for the 8th.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
And that's a line drive. That's going to be a base hit in the right. This is going to be a one-run game.
He scores, and now they trail by 1. Fires the second too
8
late.
to 7
into
on an
second
RBI double.
with a double, and that was hard hit. And
Got
up next
3-2
for San
count now.
Francisco, Jacob Gonzalez.
To Jacob Gonzalez.
3-2 now.
And a
Chases
swing and a
that
miss with
one
the
out of
slider.
zone. Good
So we get
job
out of the
at damage
7th.
Control right there.
With the lead, 8 to 7.
Carl Edwards Jr. on to
Carl Edwards Jr., former Washington National, on the mound to face Willie Guzman, who strikes out. James Wood singles. Elijah Green hit by a pitch. C.J. Abrams walks. Philip Kuhn. RBI knock, 9 to 7. Vladdy walks, 10 to 7. Nolan Gorman also walks, 11 to 7. Hunter Renfroe. It's a sac fly. It's 12-7. Another walk. Another walk. Another walk. So we hang 5 in the top of the 8th. Give us quite a bit of breathing room.
Nick Solak. On to pitch
And
now for the Nationals,
Tanner Scott's going to come in for the 8th.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle
Got
sometimes
football
with
game
the
here.
ball.
The
Maybe
Commanders
it's
are
because
leading
it just doesn't have the same intensity
the
as a tight
Niners,
game.
not the
So
Giants,
we'll see how sharp
by
it is.
6.
Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That misses.
Guess that's a
2
ball.
balls and a strike. On the ground.
That's going to be a ground ball. Nolan Gorman actually makes a play.
To first.
1 out.
gone to the bottom
You know
of
what?
the 8th.
I've had enough of Nolan Gorman's
Now,
nasty
Jeter Downs.
behavior.
Got a really nice opposite field
Rafael
approach in his
Antigua's
last
coming into the game
So
defensively
coming
at
into the
second
game
base.
now on defense, Rafael Antigua. He'll play
And
second.
you know what? Hunter Renfroe, I debated benching because of his fatigue. We'll put Robert Hassel in. But we are going to... Robert Hassel's played primarily left field, so we'll put Elijah Green over in right. Hassel goes into left.
Robert Hassel to third.
Give some guys a
He
little
takes
bit of a
over
breather.
right. Kicks and deals.
That's going to be a little dribbler in front of the plate, and that's going to be an infield hit. Meant to let that try and go foul, but I don't think it would have.
Julio Pablo Martinez, the next Giant to hit.
And that's smoked right center field. James Wood makes the running catch. 4 out, number 2.
And there are 2 down. David Fletcher now at the plate.
I think we're going to have Cade Cavalli throw the 9th for us.
Off of first with
Save
2
our
away.
bullpen a little bit.
Next offering is down low. And that's in for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Oh,
Now,
sir.
interesting, he went with the
Sir.
off-speed and
Sir.
walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
That was a
Steve
perfect pitch.
Castilla, the next Giant to hit.
Thankfully, we're up by 6.
Ground ball right side.
Thank God we put Lantigua in, because with Nolan Gorman out there, that would have been an
That ends
RBI
the
knock.
frame.
But we get out of the 8th. Still up by a touchdown.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Austin Adams.
Go ahead and quick manage the hitting. Elijah Green grounds out. Abrams pops out. Kuhn walks. You know what? We're going to pinch hit for Vladdy here. No, wait, actually we're not. I was going to put Willie Guzman in, but he's actually in the game already. And Vladdy strikes out.
Number 70. He's already homered here in this
So we got a 13-7 lead here in the bottom of the ninth. Cade Cavalli will come in, a long relief guy.
So he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
And backdoor curveball. Throws him for out number 1.
Here's the center fielder, Donovan Casey. And a 1-1.
That's a little flare right field. Elijah Green dives and hits his head against the wall. Doesn't come up with it, but he's fine.
And a pitch.
That's going to be hit hard, but right at C.J. Abrams at short. 2 up, 2 down. And the Giants are down to their last out. There's Daniel Rivera.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. And there's the strike.
It's in there. Full count. And a swing and a miss. And that's your ball game. 13-7 your final score here in Game 2. We take the first 2 games of the series. We got bailed out by a pretty sloppy pitching performance overall. Their offense hangs 13 runs, in large part thanks to a 5-run eighth.
It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can.
Renfroe went deep. Vladdy went deep twice.
13-7 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Jordan Montgomery, 5 innings, 5 earned, 6 hits, 3 punch-outs, 3 walks. Eli Morgan came in and blew the save, quote-unquote. A.J. Puck picks up the win. And, pitching was sloppy, but we got bailed out by offense. We take the first 2 of this 3-game series. Game 3 coming right up. You must have 28 after September 21st. Okay. So I have to call up some guys from AAA. Or just in general. Alright, we're going to call up Freddie Sanchez. And you know what, we're going to bring up Diego Ortiz. He was horrible for us, but we're going to bring him back up. Alright, Josiah Gray on the mound. Let's make sure we put Philip Kuhn at second. I'm going to give C.J. Abrams a day off. He's really struggling at the plate. Rafael Antigua will play short. I think I want Robert Hassel the third in. So let's see, we'll do Hassel will lead off, Kuhn will hit second, Vladdy, Gorman, Renfroe needs a there's another lefty on the bump. Renfroe went deep. I think I'll keep Keibert Ruiz there. Alright. Yeah, I mean Renfroe absolutely rakes against lefties, so I gotta keep him in. Alright, last game of the series.
And welcome into the... Ready to go now. And now up for Washington.
Go ahead and quick manage the hitting. Robert Hassel strikes out. Philip Kuhn also strikes out. Vladdy grounds out.
For the last half of the inning.
Josiah Gray on the mound. David Fletcher to lead things off.
Payoff pitch. That one misses.
And it's a leadoff walk.
So leadoff walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the
here's Jeter Downs.
Make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that one.
1-2.
So now 1-2.
And that was hung out over the plate, but that's hit well into right, but right at Hunter Renfroe. 4 out, number 1.
So digging in, Joey Meneses.
Joey Meneses now had game 2 off.
He's been this team's MVP.
And that's a line shot in the left field for a base hit. Joey Meneses with a one-out single. First and second, one down.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos at the plate now, 2-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that is hit hard. Left field, Robert Hassel on the run. Can't get there.
Should be extra bases.
The runner's held up, anticipating the tag up. So everyone only advances 90 feet on a long single. They're loaded now. One out.
Spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That's a pop-up, foul territory. McMahon running over near the on-deck circle, 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing.
That's a ground ball. Philip Kuhn over at second. Thank God he's over there. And we escape the bases loaded jam. Sloppy first inning, but no real damage done. Scoreless after 1. We'll go ahead and quick manage here. Nolan Gorman grounds out. Hunter Renfroe, solo homer. That's why I kept him in. 1-0. Ryan McMahon grounds out, and Keeper Ruiz strikes out. But we have a 1-0 lead. That's Josiah Gray. Hopes for a much cleaner second inning. That's going to be a ground ball. Lantigua getting the start over at short.
That's one out.
One out.
The second. Julio Pablo Martinez, the next Giant to hit.
And that's a line drive, base hit in the left field. So Julio Pablo Martinez, J.P. Martinez, if you will, with a one-out single. Here's the number 9 man, another guy with 3 names.
Here goes the runner.
And the runner was off on the pitch, but fouled off. 1-2. That's going to be a ground ball through the hole for a base hit.
Through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Philip Kuhn was shaded closer to second base.
Just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
2 on, 1 out. Top of the order, David Fletcher.
Here's David Fletcher. Next pitch is downstairs.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up.
That's a high fly ball, shallow center field. Wood charging in, puts it away. 4 out, number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is
2 on, 2 out for Jeter Downs.
And the pitch. And that's
on the outside corner. 1-2.
On the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Next offering is fouled back. Martinez, the lead runner at second. Malloy at first. 2 out in
That's going to be a ground ball. Up the middle. Lantigua fires across the first. A nice defensive play by Rafael Lantigua. And Josiah Gray once again runs into some trouble in the second, but no real damage done. 1-0 after 2. Go ahead and quick manage. James Wood lines out. Lantigua grounds out. Hassel grounds out. It's a 1-2-3 top of the third. Joey Meneses leads things off. Smoked a single back in the first. And that shot but foul.
Pushed off to the right. Next offering is downstairs.
Good pitch, but misses 2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got it by
and behind on the 96-mile-an-hour heater. Caught a little too much of the plate. But they don't do anything with it. 1 out for Elliot Ramos.
And now it's 3-2.
Bad miss on the changeup there. Full count.
And a foul ball.
They're fouling off a lot of pitches.
1 down, base is empty. Got him.
And it's on the inside corner. Strike 3. Got him looking. Back-to-back Ks for Gray. 2 out.
Popped out and foul ground first time through.
And that is hit hard but snagged by Lantigua. 4 out, number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for Josiah Gray. They still made him throw quite a bit of pitches for a 1-2-3 inning. But 1-0 after 3. Philip Kuhn leads things off. Starts things off with a single. Vladdy hits into a double play. Gorman reaches on a 2-out single and Renfroe strikes out. Still 1-0.
Number 70.
There's Brett Wisely. He hit a tank against us in Game 2.
The pitch.
And that's hit hard by a nice snag by Vladdy for a quick first out.
As they get the leadoff man.
There's Blake Sable.
Nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The count 2-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2-2.
And he went, says Larry Bullard.
And that's smoked but foul.
Coming.
Pitch number 80 from Josiah Gray. That's going to be a cue shot off the end of the bat. And it's an easy out, number 2, put away by Philip Kuhn.
And up next for the Giants, Julio Pablo Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it is 2-1.
And that's a ball, apparently.
He swings and fouls one off. Swings
and a swing and a miss.
He swung over
a 1-2-3 bottom of the 4th for Josiah Gray, and it's still 1-0.
Go to the top.
Going quick manage here. Ryan McMahon grounds out. Keibert Ruiz singles. James Wood hits into a fielder's choice, and Lantigua also hits into a fielder's choice. So it's still 1-0.
Single to right.
Halfway through regulation. Gonna try to get 5 innings here out of Josiah Gray.
And a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
David Fletcher, the next Giants.
Here's David Fletcher back to the top of the Giants order. And he's frozen on the fastball. Kept the bat on his shoulder. Back-to-back punch-outs. And there's out number 2. We are going to get... Who do I want to warm up? Gonna get Eli Morgan warmed up.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The right-hander
and that's upstairs for ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue.
I'll get Tanner Scott warmed up too.
Longer they let him go.
Man at first, Joey
it's probably going to be Gray's last batter. And that's hit hard into right field, and that's going to be a base hit, and that gets by Renfroe. Downs is going to try to score. The relay to the plate. We got him.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
So Josiah Gray with 5 shutout innings. 5 sloppy shutout innings, but shutout innings nonetheless. And Robert Hassel III to lead things off in the 6th. Grounds out. Another ground out for Philip Kuhn. 3 ground outs.
Well, 1-run game. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Elliot Ramos.
And we're going to put Tanner Scott in.
On to pitch now for the Nationals.
So Josiah Gray's done after 5 scoreless.
And this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. And a swing and a miss.
Slider 1 away.
And 1 out now. Luis Toribio, the next Giant to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Got him looking. Back-to-back punch out.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly
for Tanner Scott.
Number 70, the next Giant to hit. Falling behind 2-1. And a strike in there.
2-2 now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Look at
and we hit him in the fucking head.
He had 2 strikes on
He appears to be okay. We tried killing him, but it didn't work.
How important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs.
Check swing, but he went on the slider. 1-2. We're going high and tight with the fastball again.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And that is smashed right center. James Wood's not going to get there. It's going to be over his glove. And the Giants are going to tie this game. The relay's late. It's 1-1.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Julio Pablo Martinez. Man at second. And a count 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with it.
And a swing and a miss. So Tanner Scott strikes out the side, but he allows a run and allows the game to be tied up at 1.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
We'll go ahead and quick manage the top of the 7th. Nolan Gorman with a leadoff double. We're going to go ahead and pinch run for him. Who's my best option here? Yeah, Elijah Green. Hunter Renfroe at the plate, grounds out. Ryan McMahon flies out. And Keibert Ruiz walks. James Wood also walks. We are going to put in a pinch hitter. Diego Ortiz just called up to the team. And he hits a bases clearing triple to make it 4-1. That's his biggest hit of the year. Gives us some cushion. We're up 4-1, and I did. I can't get out of this. I did not mean to throw that pitch. It's in there. All right, you're done. You threw a pitch against the batter. Eli Morgan's gonna come in the game.
One hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities.
He's got a 2-2 count.
Those are moments you just can't get back.
A new pitcher in the game, Eli Morgan.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
That's gonna be a ground ball.
Right side.
Kuhn at second.
Fires over to Guerrero.
1 out.
And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
There's David Fletcher back to the top of the Giants order.
3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now here is Jeter Downs.
Here's Jeter Downs. You know, we're going to give Freddie Sanchez the 8th inning. If all goes well, it's a leverage spot, but not super high leverage.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty delivers. Good eye right there. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on
and got him on the backdoor changeup. 4 out, number 3.
1-2-3.
1-2-3, 7th for Eli Morgan. Still up 4-1. Would love some insurance runs here. Philip Kuhn singles. Vladdy strikes out. Elijah Green into the game now for Nolan Gorman. It's into a fielder's choice. Let's go ahead and try and steal second. We do. Hunter Renfroe grounds out to end the inning.
So digging in.
So we are going to go ahead and put Freddie Sanchez, one of our top prospects in the game. He did come up for a cup of coffee earlier this year when I believe Brian Bayo got injured. It was either him or Jordan Montgomery. Pretty pedestrian numbers, but shouldn't expect a lot from a rookie. He's only got a fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. This is a leverage spot, albeit not super high leverage. He's got a 3-run lead.
Pitch misses.
Fastball's outside.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead,
in there.
Should be a W.
3-2.
3-2 on the way. Waves
and a swing and a miss.
Strikeout.
Freddie Sanchez with a strikeout to begin the 8th.
They say
check swing, but he goes. 2-2. We're gonna go right back to it. And on the outside corner, back-to-back punch-outs for Freddie Sanchez.
2 out, space is empty. Luis Toribio, the next Giant to hit. And the right-hander deals.
That's a ground ball right at Vladdy. He'll take himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Freddie Sanchez.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Carl Edwards.
We're gonna get Dylan Coleman up, but if we manage to score another run, I'm gonna give Freddie Sanchez 2 innings to close out the game. Carl Edwards comes into the game, old friend. He gets Ryan McMahon to strike out. Keeper Uwe singles. James Wood also singles. Diego Ortiz into the game. He's playing shortstop. I just realized that. We'll let him hit. He walks. Robert Hassel hits into a fielder's choice. Philip Kuhn also hits into a fielder's choice.
Back here
all right.
San Francisco.
Dylan Coleman is going to come in and close out the 9th.
So they turn to their closer,
and
Dylan Coleman.
Well, he's been an absolute
I just realized I had one of our outfielders playing shortstop.
This is the 70th appearance for him this year, and that says a lot.
CJ Abrams is going to come into the game, play short.
Now into the game, CJ Abrams. He's in at shortstop. The pitch. And a foul ball.
CJ Abrams.
And that's hit hard out towards Triple's alley. And this is going to be a triple.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he makes it into third with a leadoff
So it's a leadoff triple for Brett Wisely.
Blake Sable, the next Giant to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Next pitch off the plate. Now 3-1.
Maybe I should have left Sanchez in. This is a little pop-up out behind short. Abrams just into the game. Heads out.
There's 1 down.
4 out, number 1.
Really nice play ranging back into the outfield for that catch.
Julio Pablo Martinez.
This could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Fouls that one away, 1-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider, 2 away. The Giants down to their last out. And it's their number 9 hitter. So this is, I think this is the 5th stream I've done, or it's either the 5th or 6th stream that I've done playing 3-game series. I haven't swept a single one yet. I think in all but one we've taken 2 out of 3, and in another one we took 1 out of 3. Anyways, the 3-1 here, and that's going to be a fly ball, left field, Hassel. This could do it, and it will, and we sweep the San Francisco Giants. 4-1 your final score here.
3-game sweep.
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals. 4 runs.
Okay, so Hunter Renfroe went deep. He's got 17 homers now in the year. So another guy in our lineup that can hit 20-plus homers. Shout out Diego Ortiz and Freddie Sanchez, by the way. 2 guys who we just called up with our September call-ups. Diego Ortiz hit a bases-clearing triple. That was ultimately the difference in the game. And Freddie Sanchez, you know, he pitched a scoreless 8th inning, a 1-2-3 8th inning with a couple punch-outs. But yeah, Josiah Gray goes 5 scoreless, 5 punch-outs, 5 hits allowed, 2 walks. Pretty good team win overall. And yeah, that's our first sweep since we started doing these 3-game series. I just don't want Justin Legre to talk. Okay, so that is going to do it for today's stream. So we have, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18... Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 19. We have 22 games left. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, MLB 25, the show, is coming out, I believe, on the 18th. Today is the 8th. I am planning on getting 25, the show, and doing a new franchise rebuild. But I, of course, want to finish up the season with this one. And as I just mentioned, I don't remember how many games I just said we have left in the regular season, 22. Obviously, I'm not going to stream all of those. But as we saw at the top of the stream, we had the 5th best winning percentage in all of baseball. So, knock on wood, but pending a serious collapse, we are going to be in the playoffs. So, next stream will be next Saturday, next national stream. Trying to debate. I don't want to make any promises. I think it's probably got to be either this Cardinals series or this 3-game series against the Phillies. One of the two. It really depends on what the playoffs look like. I don't want to... If we clinch the playoffs before the Phillies series, I don't want to give... Well, maybe I will. I'm not going to make any guarantees, but I think it's going to be one of those two series. And yeah, that's all I got for this stream. Commanders franchise will be live at some point tomorrow night. Probably roughly the same time as this stream, and I think I'm going to do another mock draft, NFL mock draft, on Monday night. But in the meantime, that's all I got. Thank you all for tuning in, and until next time, have a good night.